Hey, I'm Heather. Do you love yarn? Love creativity? You belong here at Strings and Threads, your go-to spot for crochet, knitting, and a fun, interactive community. Let's create together. Subscribe now and join the fun. Welcome to the Pop Culture Coaster. And you can make a whole set of them. I almost said coaster set, but I only made one, but you can go ahead and make as many as you need. This is a fun style coaster to play with. It has mini puff stitches in it, which are very popular right now, as well as you can play with the color choices. I really love having contrasting colors in this. My favorite is the fluorescent type pink with black. I just made this one with the jean blue. Let's get started. You will need for this tutorial two contrasting colors. I really love black and pink together, but for this one I'm going to use the fluorescent pink with jean blue. So I love Knit Pal's Cotton to the Core. It's really soft and it would be perfect for these pop culture coasters. So that's my recommendation. That's what I'm going to use. Cotton is going to be the best kind of yarn to use for this. That way, if there are spills on it or if it gets wet, it can get washed and it won't affect anything. You'll need a pair of scissors. Now this yarn calls for a 3 to 4 millimeter, so I'm going to use a 4 millimeter G hook. And if you're not going to do it in one pass, you might want stitch markers, or if you think you might want stitch markers, you can get those as well. You can choose whatever color you want to start with. I'm going to start with the pink, and let me come down a little bit closer here. You start with a magic circle. Now, if you're not comfortable with magic circles, you can chain 3 and then start working into the first chain that you did, but I'm going to show you a really simple way to do a slip stitch, and that's go as if you were going to make your slip knot. Just don't pull it tight, and then you can start working into this. When we get to the end of this round, you can pull the tail and it'll tighten it up. So we're going to start by chaining 2, yarn over, go into the magic circle, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw up a loop again, go through all but the last one, and then go through the last one. You're going to do 10 of those total. So yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, go through all but the last one, and then go through the last one. That's 2 of the 10. Yarn over, go through the loop, yarn over, go through the loop, go through all but the last one, and then go through the remaining 2. So go around until you have 10 of these clusters. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 of them to start, and then come back for the next round. All right, I have 10 of those clusters, and now I'm going to pull the magic ring tight, and I'm going to just go into that stitch where the chain was. Oops. And then I'm going to get my second color. I am not going to cut the first color. I'm just going to go for the second color. And I'm going to make like a little, just kind of grab a little bit and leave a little bit of a tail. Pull it through and then pull it through your first color. Leave this color attached. We don't need to cut and reattach every time. What we'll do here, we'll chain 2, yarn over. Now look for that space between the first and the second puff that you did. We did not put a chain in there, but you can still go in there. I didn't do a chain because I didn't want it to have a large space between it. So we're going to go in there. I'm going to grab these tails and just loop them in. Pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up another loop, and then go through all but the last one, then go through the remaining. We're going to do another one in the same space. Yarn over, drop a loop, yarn over, drop a loop, go through all but the last one, and then go through the rest. Now find the next space in between the two stitches there. We'll go into that space. I'm still carrying the tails through just to kind of weave them in. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, go through all but the last one, then yarn over and go through the rest. I'll do one more with you, and then you're going to do this all the way around. You're going to put 2 of those mini puff stitches in the spaces between each of the mini puff stitches from the round below. So one more, yarn over, go through the same space, yarn over, go through the same space, go through all but one, yarn over, go through the rest. You should end up with 20 of these puffs by the time you get around. So let's go around and then we'll come back for the next step. All right, here's how it looks. I have 20 of those mini puffs. That's just what I'm calling them. I don't know if they're really called mini puff stitches. That's just what I've been calling them. Now you still have the first color attached. So what you'll do, I'm going to switch spots with those so they don't get tangled up. And then I'm going to go into that first chain that we did. And I'm going to bring up the first color. Okay, and then we're going to chain 2, do 2 mini puffs in the first stitch, or in between the mini puffs in the round below. And then the next one, we're just going to do 1 of these mini puffs. So find where it is, there's 1. We should end up with 30 of these by the end of the round. There'll be 2 in between the next space. And then 1 in the next. And continue that pattern around. You should end up with 30. And then we'll come back once you have your 30 mini puff stitches. All right, here's how we look so far. And we're going to slip into the chain, but draw up with your second color. Oops. I already did a little loop there to try and make it go a little quicker. Okay, now switch sides with your yarn, unless you have a better way of organizing it. You'll have first color on the right, second color on the left. The color that you're using, move to the left. So for this next round, we're going to chain 2. We're going to put in the first space here 2 of the mini clusters. And then 1 mini cluster in the next 2. So 1 in this one, 1 in the next one. Two in the next one, 2 mini clusters, increase. And then 1 mini cluster in each of the next 2 spaces. So 1 mini cluster here, 1 in the next. Follow this pattern all the way around, and then meet me when you get to the end of the round. All right, here we are. I actually have to lift this up a little because now it's starting to get bigger. So now I'm going to flip my 2 colors and with a slip stitch, join the first color. I pull that up. Okay, so now chain two of the, look for the first space there, 2 of the mini puff stitches in that first space, and then 1 mini puff in each of the next 3. I'll do it twice with you, and then we'll pause and finish the round. So that's 1, 2, 3. 2 mini puffs in the next stitch. One mini puff stitch in each of the next 3. And then continue that pattern until you get to the end of the round, and then we'll come back for the last step. All right, we're up to the last round. This is a nice quick project, so I'm going to switch these around, and we're going to end with our second color, or you can keep going and make this any size that you would like for it to be. I personally think these make a real, the way that I did it makes a good sized coaster. Okay, so we'll just slip stitch, pull that tight. And what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to snip with a little bit of tail. I'm going to snip the first color. And I'm just going to work the tail up into this next round, because since this is the last round, we don't need that first color anymore. So we'll chain 2. And then we'll do 2 of the mini puff stitches. You can see that I have the tail working into it. Keep it nice and secure. So 2 into that stitch. You can probably guess what's coming next. And then 1 mini puff in each of the next 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Continue that pattern all the way around, and then we'll we'll cut the last color, the second color, and weave in the ends, and it will be finished. Here's how it turns out. I love it. Thanks for being here for the Pop Culture Coasters. Go ahead and make yourself a whole set. These are so much fun, and I think everybody that you know will love them. And if you enjoyed this tutorial, please subscribe and like and share. Thank you.